happen so fast?
Finch is like a distant cousin to Castaway. Instead of an island, Tom Hanks is surviving post-apocalypse. And instead of a volleyball, his companion is a dog, played by Seamus.
Get your elbows off the table.
When he heard I had a dog in my lap during our interview,
Come on, hold that
having
face
one of those
up.
days.
Let's take a look
Wanna
at
say
it.
hi, Toots?
Who is this?
This
Who
is
it?
Tootsie.
Oh, Tootsie looks like a miniature Seamus there.
A little
All
bit.
right, put Tootsie down. She looks concerned. She looks confused.
I feel like that's just her general state of being, but yes.
Oh.
You have worked with so many people in your career. Where does Seamus stack up co-star wise?
Absolute top of the list. No one I have worked with has more deeper, welcoming, emotive, love-filled eyes than Seamus.
I have to say something about this film really reminded me of that Twilight Zone episode with Burgess Meredith, The Last Man on Earth episode.
Oh,
Remember that
yeah.
one? Was there something or someone that you used as a jumping off point for Finch?
No, because the screenplay as it was written was so all-encompassing. I mean, I got it literally from the first 3 lines of the screenplay was a description of this guy who was inside this suit, sick, alone, who was slowly, methodically eking out what was left of a possible existence there. Then, as I'm reading along, I got down to that moment where he opens the door and there is his dog, which is his true reason for living. Oh, Katie by the door. I would have killed people in order to play this part.
a scientist and natural introvert, Finch spends his days building a robot who can care for the dog after he's gone.
So you understand how important this dog is to me?
Yes.
You shot this pre-pandemic, of course. I feel like it's going to hit people a little differently now.
Where this lands is going to be fascinating, I think, because the most prescient part of the movie is a discussion of what other people did in the time of crisis. It's flashbacks, circumstances, but it did not go well. And I think there's an awful lot of ways we can look at what we've been through these last almost 2 years now and say, hey, it did not go well, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. There's a lot of division and there's a lot of argument and there's a lot of ignorance and there's a lot of opinion that's being thrown about back there. But hey, you know what? The rules of society seem to have held pretty well. I think people have a lot of faith in themselves and in good luck and in their abilities to not get too down when life kicks them in the head. And if you can do that, things might be okay.
What we do together.
I believe in you, Finch.